Back. Happy fucking joy.
Wow. So Carson's is about. I have no idea where you were mentally, although it was pretty obvious. You know, I'm a little more optimistic. I guess.
Are you?
I have to be. I'm looking at because I look at stories like this that I see on radioinfo.com. Toledo talk show host stabbed in road rage incident. So you're saying there's an opening?
Yeah, fucking A. Did it kill him? Did it fucking kill him? I wish no death on anybody, but hey.
I just hope that
maybe it just slit his throat and can't talk anymore.
Just a nice long recovery that you're gonna need a replacement.
Jesus.
He's recuperating from surgery right now. So,
that's good.
Although that's a hell of a way to end the book.
I guess we're not going to find out who the hottest girl in Toledo is.
Yeah, I guess not.
Not going to find out which girl gets to make the calendar this year.
I don't know. See, I've unfortunately, for me, I can't think like that because I've only been in radio. That's the only job I've ever had. So I've got to basically, and I've got enough skill that I know that I'll eventually wind up someplace, and I know that's going to happen. To me, I think that's important just to keep that in mind. This will get off. This will all end eventually.
Yeah, I'm gonna have a job too. It's gonna be, hey, welcome to the Bubba and the Bear Morning Show. That's Bubba and I'm the Bear.
I think you'd be Bubba.
Georgia,
Yeah.
What the fuck do you want? You better be calling me for a job.
Here, I got the noose made right here, bro.
Oh, you got the noose?
I got the noose.
You actually made a noose out of the headphone cord?
Thank God. Fucking kill me.
Wow. I just, what is it? So you feel no optimism whatsoever?
No, I really think we're fucked.
Really?
I really do. I really think that we're fucking up shit creek without paddles.
Why's that?
I just judging by the way everybody and their brother's getting fired, nobody's doing any hiring, and the fact that we've tried before to get out of Flint with no success whatsoever is leading me to believe that once again, I fucked.
What do you want to do then?
I don't know. I have no idea. I swear to God, I'm thinking about I'll probably be flipping burgers or something. Or
Really?
try to go to an oil change place and change oil for $8 an hour for the rest of my life.
Oh my God!
I got nothing to fall back on. I've got no backup plan.
Because the backup plan has always been NASCAR for you, and they're firing people.
Well, that was the good backup plan until they came out with the car of tomorrow.
Yeah.
Which pretty much killed me then. And now, with the economy like it is, I couldn't even get a job fucking, washing fucking wheels.
Yeah. Yeah.
So.
Wow. I mean, because my old backup plan is always do promotions at radio stations, and that's basically what I could do. And if I have to do that, then I have to do that. But that's just that obviously is one of those things where you kind of look at it, just go oh man, that would really suck.
Yeah, I have no backup plan. I don't know what the fuck I'm gonna, because I've never learned any kind of promotions or anything, how to do any of that shit. So I always thought, hey, I'm talented, and talented people in radio make it.
Yeah.
No, they don't.
Well,
El Jefe and J-Dubs has been out of work for fucking 3 goddamn years or some shit.
Well, J-Dubs is a program director down in Tampa, and Jefe is working he's a producer in Atlanta for a morning show.
Yep.
So I mean, it's one of those. Yeah, you're right. The truth is that this is a horrible time when it comes to radio. That absolutely is true. But the thing is that this has happened before, and it'll happen again. And when you see this shit go down, I mean, this is the second time I've been through something like this, where it's where the industry is really destroyed, and you've just got to kind of
When was the first time?
That was consolidation. It was back when, it was right in the beginning of my radio career.
Oh.
It was basically that I was on the chopping. I was fired 3 times from Faircom.
Oh,
It was what it was at the time, but I never actually left the building because they kept needing me to do stuff. So I was doing outside work, and then eventually they were just well, he's kind of a utility guy. We'll just keep him around. And basically my job was that Maestro system we had. I recorded all the motherfucking songs into it.
Oh.
And horrible work, because what I sat there doing is just imagine putting in commercials. Only those commercials are up to 8 minutes long, and you do that all day long, and then you come back and do another 8 hours of it. It was horrific, and that's what I did all the time. And that kind of kept me going. But the industry was completely destroyed. That was when Brian he was out of work at the time when consolidation was going on.
Right.
Right as soon as that was over is when he got the job at Banana, when everything because that's how this shit works, is that the industry cuts back so far, and because the executives are a bunch of fucking idiots in radio, what'll happen is that they cut back so far that they eventually destroy the product, then they have to build it up again, and that's probably what's going to start happening in January.
I hope. Fuck, man, I hope.
Well, you saw that, did you see the news story that came out about how CBS is selling off a bunch of the radio stations?
Yeah.
And there's some people that might be getting those, and that's going to be new companies, and that's going to be new opportunities. So I kind of keep an open mind, and I kind of keep positive about it, because fuck, they just signed that 20-week extension on unemployment, so we at least have that to look forward to.
Another 5 months.
Another 5 months. So
if we get it.
Yeah, well, you'll get it. And then you have another 5 months just to kind of see if you can figure out what's going on, and it just gives you some time to let the fucking radio industry heal. And now, is it going to be what we were hoping that was going to happen, which is that we could get a big gig and not have to try to prove ourselves again? No. But then again, I've always had a lot of confidence in myself and this radio show that I feel like, in the event that we are put in a position that we have to prove ourselves, we can do so pretty quickly.
Oh, I ain't even worried about proving ourselves. I'm just worried about getting a fucking shot.
Well,
that's what really fucking pisses me off too, is because I've been looking at other radio shows and stuff that are out of work, that I'll see shit about, and I'll go check out their websites and listen to their demos and shit. And I'm not trying to be cocky, but god damn it, they suck.
Yeah.
And these motherfuckers will end up with, I'll check back with them in a couple 3 weeks, and them motherfuckers got a morning show job again.
Nobody right now. I mean,
it's like, what the you are fucking horrible,
Yeah.
and you get jobs, and we have fucking talent. Our demo is fucking hilarious,
Yeah.
and nobody will even fucking talk to us.
Well,
we got a fucking agent with a thumb up a fucking ass that won't even do shit,
Yeah.
won't even return a fucking phone call. I'm just like, that's like my new thing is I'm trying to figure out how to get in with Eatman.
Yeah.
Because at least he's got a fucking name and people in the industry have heard of him
But then-
outside of Michigan.
But then again, you also have the issue where, I mean, even Jada, even Hideout couldn't get nothing.
yeah, but you know what? They had a shot.
Yeah, they did.
To me, they had a fucking shot, and I love those boys to death. But they had a shot, and they didn't do anything with it.
Yeah.
They
okay.
didn't come out guns blazing. If they'd approved, they were good. And if they would have proved that fuck me, this is a killer fucking radio show, we can't get rid of them.
Yeah.
They'd have been there still.
What? Okay.
I mean, the fuckers were on in Washington. They had a shot on at XM.
yeah.
They had a shot at in New York.
Yeah.
There for like 2 months. They were on in New York and didn't do anything with it. And fuck, I just love to have that opportunity.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I think you will. I mean, and it's one of those things where
when I'm 60 and my opportunity in New York is being the fucking hot dog vendor on the side of the street.
I gotta tell you.
You want relish?
Okay.
50 cent.
I prefer Chicago style personally.
Well, that's an extra $1.50.
Drag it through the garden. That's what I say.
I think Joe wants you guys to stop talking about their careers in radio, though. He's getting bummed out.
Who is?
Joe.
Yeah.
You're fucked, dude.
Hi there, Joe. Sorry.
Sorry, bud.
Carson's kind of negative today.
You're fucked.
No, I think I really.
He is. Don't lie to him. He's fucked.
I really think that it's gonna.
You
all
should go
turn
back
around.
to college right now and get a fucking education is what you should do. That or start pimping your shit out right now. Get a good demo together and get your shit out there and start looking now. Maybe in 6 fucking years you might have a nibble. When the company
Is this
decides
your fault? What are you doing?
When the company decides to bend you over and fuck you up the ass.
Do you ever try to talk him off of these things? I mean, clearly
There's no talking.
Clearly, this is going on inside of his head. Where are you with being a friend? We're trying to
I
help
haven't
him out
been
here.
around for 2 days.
I mean, Jesus Christ, Pun, what are you doing
I'm
over
up
there?
on the ledge with him.
Yeah, why are you on the ledge?
Pun's like, let's fucking
Hey,
jump,
let's
dude.
jump.
Fuck it.
Look, Pun, if you're on the ledge, there ain't no ledge. I love you to death, bro. But let's be honest with each
I
other.
don't know. There's no talking to him. There's no talking to him about this.
Jesus, I mean, but you don't think that you could get something? I mean, fuck, you could be a fucking DJ. You could go do some shit. I mean, it sucks, but you gotta do it.
Yeah, with a fucking killer talk demo. Yeah, they're gonna hire me to intro songs with my
no.
killer Eric and Carson demo.
You've got 7 fucking years.
They
into
don't
the
give a
industry.
shit. They look at it and they're going, "Oh, he's a talk guy. There's no way he can fucking say here's Metallica."
Yeah, well, then you should say you can. I mean, or try to. I don't know. Like, I don't know.
Fuck.
I mean, shit. It's just that. Wow. Because I mean, like that's kind of your in though. Is if you go say that you're gonna go work, like, I don't know, because you could do assistant promotions without any kind of a fucking problem. You could, put a little something on your resume. You did that shit. You did assistant promotion stuff. You set up remotes.
Yeah.
You know how. I don't think I ever had. No. I wasn't working as promo director when you showed up.
No.
Well, if you were, I would have had you clip it. I don't know. Fucking say you were an assistant promotion director. What are
Fuck
they
it,
gonna
who
do?
cares? I was a promotion director for 6 fucking years.
What are they gonna do? Google it? You know?
Oh,
I don't know. I mean,
fuck.
but that's the cross you got to bear. I mean, these times that because radio's been through this before, and I mean, like I said, I mean, that's the difference between yours and my career is that like when I first got into radio, they were going through this, and so I've seen it be this bad before, and it's like. And it does this every once in a while. A bunch of it's the Peter principle. It's people get into get promoted to positions of incompetence. Like I mean, it's like it's like if somebody's a really good.
It's like George Bush got elected.
No. It's like this. It's like people get promoted to the point where they're incompetent. Like let's say, for example, we know somebody that was a really good sales manager, right? Super good sales manager.
Okay.
And they were such a good sales manager that they got promoted to being a general manager.
Okay.
And then but as a general manager, let's say this person, he sucks as a general manager.
Yes, he does.
Okay, so then you do it that way. So basically, and that just happens over and over and again. Like you have
then he hires a friend to be the sales manager.
and then if you have
the company goes to shit.
and then if you have a guy who does afternoons, then he gets promoted and he's really good at doing an afternoon radio show. He gets promoted to being a program director. He sucks at being a program director. This kind of shit happens everywhere and happens all the time. It's actually called the Peter principle. Now, I think that has happened in radio, and now we have to go through an adjustment, and that's just kind of what we're waiting for. And up until then, you just get your fucking unemployment. Maybe get a job you don't want, and to be honest, Carson, maybe it might be a great thing for you to like have to go and be Bubba on a Bubba in the Bear morning show, and that way you could oh, I know it blows, but like
here's what Bubba thinks.
And then
what Bubba thinks.
you have to go and agree the shit out of some guy. Like I could see you doing that, just be the lackey.
Oh hell yeah, I hate black people too.
Well, see, and that was even convincing because it's kind of true. So what the truth is that you could totally do that, and I'm not fucking, I'm a realist. I understand that there's a possibility that I have to go be a yes man on a morning show. And I have no problem with it. I would in a moment go and be a co-host.
I tried to get a producer job down in Ohio from a guy we know. And he more or less told me, "Oh, I'm familiar with your work. You wouldn't like this job, so I'm not even going to offer it to you." And I'm like, "Wow, thanks."
Oh, did you were talking to him?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he said we're really talented, and he's sure we'll land on our feet eventually. It'll probably just take a while, but it's an off-air position, and I would be miserable.
You'd hate an off-air position. I mean, like I would too, but like I've done it before. Yeah. Was that
the Z man?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, fair enough.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
He told me to tell you, hey, by the way.
Who, the actual morning guy?
Yeah.
No kidding.
He's the one doing the hiring for it.
No kidding.
Yeah.
He's fucking, I screamed at him one time. It was really funny. That's kind of the problem is like we didn't really completely just set fire to every bridge that we ever had. Well, hey, you live and learn, you know? Because like let's face it, you don't have any familial ties to this area. You want to leave.
Fuck yeah, dude.
So then as soon as you leave, then you can, make sure that you don't make that mistake again.
That's pretty much where I'm at with it. I've pretty much decided if the Eric and Carson show actually gets back on the radio somewhere, then we will be huge fucking radio stars one day.
Yes.
But if it all depends on if we can actually make it out of Flint.
Yeah. That would help.
That's my thing. Is like if we get a job outside of Flint, if we end up on the air again somewhere, not in Flint, then to me, then we can get through any fucking thing.
Yeah.
But I just don't know if it's gonna fucking happen, man.
Yeah.
See,
to me, I think that if you have us sitting around here and doing nothing for long enough, eventually there'll be some radio station around here that's like, okay, we're really tired of coming in 6th place. Why don't we just fucking hire these assholes?
Yeah.
I mean, like. That's kind of how I look at it. I think that time will heal it all. I think everything will be fine eventually. Mostly because look at it this way: we're doing a fucking podcast because and the only reason why we come in here twice a week, aside from seeing your lovely face, John, is because we're people that do actually need to do this. And I often feel better after we get off this thing.
I will say I feel better after doing it. Like we didn't do it. I didn't do it last week because I was sick as fuck, and then we had Thanksgiving the week before that.
Yeah.
And after Tuesday, I felt a lot better. I'm like, you know what? We are fucking talented. I will say that because that was a really funny show.
It was a really funny show. This one's been depressing, but this is a very funny. That was a very funny show.
Like Tuesday.
What was the difference?
Yeah.
Talk him off these ledges.
Well, no, like Tuesday I came in and I was at such a point where I just wanted to know that I actually could be funny on the radio again.
Yeah.
So I actually went and found a couple things to talk about. And sure enough, I left here going, fuck, we are funny. Yeah. We are fucking talented. I wish somebody would just fucking notice it. That or bring me some drugs. Yeah. One of the two would be fine.
You just get on your anti-anxieties. That's apparent. Whatever drugs you're taking, as if you have,
that's a problem. I'm drug free these days.
If you take anything that even leads to depression, I need you to stop it immediately. I mean, like I wouldn't even drink if I were you at this point.
The closest thing to any kind of drug I do is Kool-Aid. Okay, that's it.
I saw a special on Jim Jones. I can see how that could be a problem.
A lot of fucking sugar.
Although it was Flavor Aid, oddly enough.
Oh, well, there you go.
I'm sad to see this. I'm sad to see that you're so down on everything.
It's Christmas time. I don't even have enough money to get a fucking Christmas tree.
I didn't know he was this depressed.
I know. Could you talk to him every once in a while?
Sick of
Be
life.
a friend. Jesus Christ.
I'm sick of everything, dude. The radio industry sucks. The fucking
Did you give him a gun? Don't you dare give him a gun.
Give me a gun.
Did you give him a gun?
No.
Don't you fucking dare. And if you have one in your car, don't you dare bring it around him. I'm telling you. He might say, "Nah, I won't." But trust me, there's a demon in there.
There's something in there.
Jesus Christ. I don't know what the fucking. I'm in the same exact position as you are. We're both fucked. For the moment.
At least your old lady's bringing in some decent money, and you guys can pay your fucking bills.
Yeah, we have that.
Like I don't even have that.
Yeah.
Lisa's hours.
She owes me. I paid for the first fucking 2 months.
I mean, Lisa's hours keeps getting fucking cut left and right,
Plus
and
your rent's a lot more money than theirs too, isn't it?
Not much. I think it's like $50 more.
What's yours?
$610.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Mine's $475 right now.
Oh, well, that ain't bad. It's like $100, but it's still, I mean, fucking $100 a month. That's $25 a week.
Yeah.
That really ain't shit, honestly.
No, it isn't. It's not
bad. If I was short $100 on rent, I think the fucking landlord lady would be fine with it. And but being
God, lucky you. I have to have it on the day of. Motherfuckers.
But being I don't know, $597 short of it right now out of the 610 IO, she might frown upon that.
Wow.
I got $13. No.
The Carson I've always known would have spent $1 because he'd be afraid of the number 13.
Fuck that.
And a coffee, Jesus Christ. Go pick yourself up a nice cup of Joe. Then you'll be okay. I'm disappointed in you, Pun. I really thought that you were doing a little better over there. What the fuck are you doing?
I thought I was too.
Are you sitting over there just with negative wood, throwing it onto a fire?
Yes, I'm dumbfounded. I don't even know what.
Jesus
to say.
Christ.
I'm just a realist, Eric.
What?
Trying to fuck these fucking pretty pictures. We're gonna get a job one day. No, we're not. We're all fucked.
See, all of my friends are just like, they all say the same thing every time.
I tell them all the time. Every time, find a job.
All of my friends, every time I get into this situation, they all just go like, "Come on, dude. I mean, seriously. Like if I hang over at Beto's place, he's like, look, if I wind up working and you guys aren't working, you'll wind up working. Which is, and then you roll your fucking eyes at it. Did you see that?
Yes.
Here's a motherfucker that we worked for 6 fucking years.
Look,
the only reason why we're not there is because it wasn't his call.
Let me point the fuck out. If it was up to Brian, we'd still have a job.
Yeah, but if he's
hence the eye roll. Look, I don't even know if he's even actually got plan. I don't think he's planning on going anywhere.
No,
but 2-3 years from now, whatever, when we're still out of work, and maybe he will get another job offer and go somewhere. Knowing our luck, he'll get there and they'll be like, "Well, you're gonna do middays and you're gonna be PD, but you can't make any changes. The morning show, afternoon show, and night show are all staying." But their ratings suck, and I got some guys I want to bring in. No.
Yeah. Okay. What station have you ever worked at? They're like, listen, we're committed to mediocrity here.
Banana 101.5.
No, they weren't. You're an ass.
Oh my.
No.
He doesn't mean that.
Live 97.1 Detroit at the end.
You think so? Well, they were just
when they wouldn't let the PD do anything.
Yeah, that was.
Corporate started making the calls.
But that's what they're having in radio altogether right now.
That was a station that was fucking awesome. That then was like, oh, well, program director guy, you're doing a great job and you built the station up. Now we're gonna tell you can't make any more decisions, and we're gonna be devoted to mediocrity.
That's what happened.
This is my buddy Jay.
Although I will say, as much as that station's ratings went way up. As
soon as they flipped.
As soon as they flipped. But, I mean, they did. I mean, once they took it completely down to mediocrity. But that's exactly what I was talking about, Carson, is that all this shit does roll back. It's a wave. It goes back, it goes in, and then it comes back. That's how these things work. And, you know, I mean, you just got to sit around and wait. I mean, yeah, that's how it is. Now, there's a person like you who, which is what Drexel used to always say about Carson. He wants everything now. Yeah. Yes. And it's all or nothing.
I don't want everything now. I would just like, you know, a response to a job.
Yeah.
Like, hey, I'm interested.
Yeah.
You know, that would be great. If I never heard back from him again, just a fucking real job that we could potentially get saying, hey, I'm interested in your stuff. I would be a fucking godsend right now.
Well, you don't know because you have to remember something, and like actually it was great when I was a promotion director. I did start understanding things about how radio stations work and like how radio companies work. All the publicly traded ones. I obviously don't know what about like the places like Greater Media and whatever that aren't on the public stock exchange. But what they do is to make sure that they have a sunny fucking business report. What they do is they cut a lot of expenses, i.e., they fire people. Or they don't spend any money at the end of the year. That's always been the rule. So you don't spend any money from October on. We got fired in September. Of course, we haven't heard anything. Yeah. I mean, that's just kind of the way that the business ebbs and flows. Now, I'll be interested to see of places that we have gone for and whatnot. I'll be interested to see, you know, if they start calling in January because that's when that shit happens.
Motherfucker, they better. Because them some bitches ain't even fucking filled positions.
See,
I mean, they're sticking with the shitty ass fucking morning shows they've got that ain't done shit for them in ratings the last 3 books. Yeah. But they're gonna go ahead and give them a shot at this last one.
Oh, but the problem is that they're really what's happening now is that they have those PPMs. PPMs are really changing everything. Now I'm getting really into the weeds. None of the fucking listeners care about that. But but see, look at this pun. I've almost gotten him feeling a little bit better. Why can't you do this just every once in a while? How often do you hang out with him?
Damn near every day.
Damn near every day.
Yeah.
And look at what you brought me.
I do tell you, do I not? Do I tell you that it's gonna work out?
Yeah, but I don't believe any of you.
I don't
believe any of you.
All of us.
Pun, you can't just look at him and go, "It's gonna work out." Fucking fire up gears, asshole. Yeah. Don't be like. Don't be like. That's your problem. You're like, "Hey man, it's gonna be all right. I got next race." Fucking, you gotta actually talk the motherfucker down a little bit because Carson gets completely convinced that like, you know.
When I make this deal with you, you come sit one day and you try to talk him down.
Listen, I've got my own problems, all right? Because like he can bring me down a little bit. But at the beginning of the show, I was ready to quit radio.
That's because I make you realize that I speak the truth.
But you don't speak.
You live in this little fucking fantasy land that everything's gonna turn around and we're gonna fucking be good and da 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 da. And there's always reasons why we don't have a fucking job, but
you see why you can't
it's
talk
fucking
down?
fantasy land. It's bullshit.
I'll piss him off. Well, I've been in radio longer than you.
Well, good for you. Yeah, and we're both fucking fired. How's that working out for you?
It's all good. This is how these things go. I'm telling you. If
you've been in radio longer yet, your words got us fired.
Well, fuck them. Dude, let me tell. Oh, go ahead.
I was gonna say I just met you guys before when you came in here. So how did Carson get from NASCAR into radio? How'd that happen?
Stupidity.
Yeah, exactly. It's because this is how these things go. You break everything down and then you build it back up. That's how it works, and that's how it's always worked. Now, I mean, yeah, it sucks right now, and that's just how it is. And quite frankly, Carson, you know. The truth is that there was no way that we were going to be able to work in the environment that wound up at that company. It was not going to happen. You know exactly what I'm speaking of.
Oh yeah.
If you want to know what I'm speaking of, check out the past show, the one that was on right before this one on Tuesday. Yeah, the truth is that yeah, we have one of those shows that like in the event that you're looking for budget cuts, we'll give you a reason as to why you should fire us pretty much every single time we open up the radio. Yeah. But it is what it is. I mean, it's fine. You know. I mean, like it will get better. We'll get through this.
I hope you're right, man. Trust me, I want to work.
Yeah, I know.
I want to get back on the fucking air. I want to do a goddamn radio show.
But it's gonna solve a problem because think about let's face it, a little cocky when right towards the end there. Of course we were cocky. We were very cocky.
Well, that and we also kept saying, hey, I'm just glad we got a job in radio right now.
Yeah, that is a problem.
We knew what the fucking environment was. We toned our show down a shit ton, if you want to be honest with it.
Yeah, we did.
We were hardly doing shit, and quite frankly, losing a lot of listeners because we were too scared to do a lot of the shit we used to do. And, you know, the one fucking safe bit we did have was, okay, we can make fun of the other radio station. It's the only real safe bit we can still fucking do, and that got us fired. Fuck me.
Yeah. Well, it's just how it is. And you know what? But this shit will change. It's how it is. I mean, like, you know, you have different executives that are going to be taking over. There's going to be different people in power when it comes to you know, these companies that are being sold by other places, and there's a lot of, you know, companies that are, this whole fucking room is brought down now. I'm looking over at Pun, and he even looks like he wants to fucking hang himself, which don't do because your head will come off.
Got that effect on people, Eric.
Jesus Christ, enough already. Fucking Joe, I'm sure, has got a gun in his mouth at this point. And by the way, you are coming out to see me tomorrow, I hope. Apparently he's got some extra. He's telling my girlfriend that he had some extra money left over from Christmas shopping, so he's gonna come out and see me.
Christmas shopping.
Yeah.
What the fuck is that?
I fucking love it. I don't have to buy anything. Everybody understands. Everybody's like, all right, I understand that you got nothing, brother.
I don't even have a fucking Christmas tree this year.
Yeah. I have a Christmas tree, but it's downstairs. It's in my, because I had a fake one.
I will say this is the first year I wished I'd have got a fake Christmas tree in the past.
Yeah.
Because at least I could have a Christmas tree now.
Me and Megan have 2 of them. You want one?
Yes.
Okay. Come on over and grab it.
All right. Come over tomorrow.
Could you fucking do something about this? I'm putting this squarely on your shoulders. You hang out with him every day.
Well, maybe by next Tuesday it'll be a little better.
Will you? Because
We'll
I'm
try.
telling you.
I'm gonna try.
Because we've all learned that Carson takes absolutely no ownership over his own emotions. So we just have to do something.
I have ownership over my emotions. I know I'm pissed. I know I hate my life. I know I hate the fucking industry I've chose to do. Fuck. We're looking for something different and unique. No, the fuck you're not. You're looking for cookie cutter fucking bullshit. Because when you got a different and unique show in front of you that can get you fucking ratings and understands how to fucking win, you shit on them.
Yeah. By the way, this is the Carson I've been working with for the past 2 years. This is the real one. This is the off-air Carson when I turned off the mics.
The people in the room here and I are trying to plot where we can cut down a tree for a Carson.
There you go. Carson needs a tree fund. Look at that. There's people that still care. Look at you go.
Well, steal from somebody else, man, for himself.
Yeah, steal from. I don't fucking care. I don't care if they bring over the one that's on the lawn on December 26th. I don't give a shit. As long as it comes over there, even if there's birds living in it, bring it in. That's what I say.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah, Pun. What are you gonna do to stop this? Come on, help me out.
I'm going to start smoking crack, I think is what I'm going to start doing.
Yeah, well.
Fuck my teeth.
Yeah, well, hey, what are you gonna do?
That way at least I won't care when I'm homeless.
Let's sit here and brainstorm some stuff we can do. Obviously.
Yeah.
I have no idea what we can do for him.
Brainstorm. I want to see what your brain comes up with, because I mean, this is all I can do. All I can do is like tell him what I already know about the industry.
Hello?
I'll talk to him later. But yeah, what do you got? Come on, Pun. Let's come up with some ideas.
Yeah, chop chop, motherfucker.
Hey, can I don't know. To be honest, I have no idea.
Why?
Because he's way more.
Let's go sledding.
Obviously, you're way worse than I thought you were.
Let's go fucking sledding.
Yeah. Did you not? You didn't know he was this bad?
No.
I don't talk about this until here.
Why?
He doesn't talk about it until
Keep it all
nobody's
bottled
around.
up.
But if you're keeping it bottled up, then you know.
Joe wants to go sledding. Yeah.
Joe wants to go sledding.
Joe can go sledding.
And there's all kinds of shit too.
I've already broke my leg once.
Wow. Holy shit.
What?
Michael Phelps sucks.
Fuck him.
Why do you hate him?
Steve Irwin looking motherfucker.
Yeah? I'm surprised his name hasn't gotten dragged through the mud today, because he was the guy that recommended Carson for the position.
Yeah, fuck him too. No, buddy, you should come up here and work in radio.
Well, you had a great 6 years. It was a lot of fun. Don't
You know what really?
shit on that
You know what really fucking sucks about it too? Is
Really? There's okay. Finally, we've gotten through all the side stuff.
Here we go.
Lord knows we can finally cut to the chase and find out what really sucks. All this other stuff before has just been a prelude to this.
Yeah. No, you're talking about that. I've been
Let's
doing
finally
this
talk honestly.
fucking 6 years or whatever. The thing that really sucks for me is, we've been doing it 6 years. I've been making a comfortable living about a year and a half. About the time we moved to afternoon, shit started going good. I got me a nice house to live in, got me a nice TV, fucking had money, Lisa's done with college, and about the time everything was like, fucking hey, this radio thing is working out good. That's what it's like. Fuck you. Let me wake you up to fire you. Fuck. I put in 6 years and I get a year and a half.
Yeah.
You know, first year working at a goddamn dollar store trying to fucking make ends meet.
That wasn't quite a year, was it?
Yeah, fuck yeah.
It wasn't a year that you
Are
were
they
there.
hiring?
Huh?
Are they
Yeah,
hiring?
no, it was a year. It was snowing when I started and snowing when I quit.
Well, that could be 3 months.
No, it was right at about a year.
Because I remember you started working at Rubes and doing remotes. I don't think you were working there that long.
It was about a
Because I remember
year.
because those days were long for me too. Because believe it or not, but he bitched about it the whole time.
Yeah,
I know
big
this might
surprise.
for the people that have sat through this podcast. The idea that Carson would bitch about something is probably almost is
can't
foreign to
believe
you.
it.
Yeah, no.
Never heard him.
I don't bitch.
You've never heard this?
Never heard him bitch like this.
You haven't?
Not to this extreme.
The
where
only
he
time
wants-
I bitch is when I
just
get on
wanna
the
get up
air.
and walk out the room.
I don't know.
I'm about done for today, though.
You used to bitch in the studio quite a bit.
Oh,
Yeah. See, I was never there.
Yeah. Oh, okay. I knew this.
Yeah.
Well, you actually were in studio like what, once or twice?
I think
Two or
twice.
three times.
2-3 times. Something like that.
Maybe, but you're in studio now. All right, this is why Michael Phelps sucks. So he's walking through LAX the other day, and this chick just starts.
Somebody fucking shoot him.
No, just
They really should
this
have.
hot, big boobed Asian girl just started started following him, trying to fuck him,
And he didn't do.
and he just kept walking. Yeah.
He's gay.
Fucking cocksmoker.
Hey, it's not going bad for everybody.
Yeah, apparently.
Some people.
Who knew
are,
I should have been swimming all these years?
Some people it just works out for, Carson.
It really does. Motherfucker, I hope that's me one day.
You know, it's
Fuck.
do you see this? Look what you've done, Pun. Jesus Christ.
I didn't do it. The radio did. Obviously.
Damn right the radio did it.
Damn that radio.
Damn right the radio did
Do
it.
I don't know. That's what are you gonna do? It's
Don't blame me.
yeah.
Apparently end up flipping burgers here when then the fucking unemployment runs out.
In June.
It used to be warm when I'm homeless.
Yeah, exactly. Well, you'll be fine until then. Hey, look at it this way. In the middle of January, you get a great big check.
Hopefully.
And then you won't know what you
Yeah,
won't
I'm putting most of that money up in the bank to be able to move on. So if we do get a job, that's my game plan right now. So hopefully I'll have like about $2,000 in the bank to move. So when somebody says, "Hey, we want to fucking hire you," have you come down here, get our station straightened out,
he still has some optimism left.
get our station straightened out. As soon as you get us to #1, we'll shit on you. But that'll be a new town. And
No, we were
hopefully
there. We
it'll
were
take a
number
couple
1 for
years.
them for 2 years before they sent us out. They sent us packing.
I know. I hope their ratings suck out loud.
They do.
What Hot Wings thinks? Jesus fuck. Really?
I hate to bring this to an end. I know this has been all kittens and sunshine rainbows, but I got to tell you, this does have to end at some point. So let's do the radio stocks.
Let's not, because that is just fucking depressing.
It
Unless
is?
they're going up, I don't want to hear about it.
See you next week, everybody.